Another dawn breaks, and though 5 brave warriors remain in this quest, only one can raise the Staff of Power and be crowned ultimate champion. Friends, the day has begun, and soon we must continue our journey. But which of you truly believes in their heart that the road ahead leads to victory? Let us see.
As I'm now enjoying last place, I'm really uncomfortable with my position because I could easily be where they were at the end of the day.
I'm chasing towards second place right now because Pargan's a really good warrior and she's strong, she's holding it very well. I'm not that too worried about 4th and 5th because they're quite far behind, but anything could happen.
I'm pretty confident about the challenges ahead of me, but I'm also a bit upset that I'm in joint last place with Milex. So I'm going to have to give it my best shot and win some more rings, going back a life or 2, and hopefully avoid the way of the warrior.
The lives you have remaining are represented by the feathers on your standard. Guard now these lives with all your might, for the prize you seek is tantalizingly close. Warriors, many fearsome trials await before one of you must leave the quest for good. Follow. Warriors, this is Pull Plunge, a trial that will test your balance and your nerve. Your first challenge is to edge your way along this narrow tree limb until you reach its very end. Then, you must attempt to launch yourself from the branch into the circle that floats in the water. Should you do so, the gold ring that is tethered there will be yours. However, should you slip from the branch or fail to hit the target, then you will lose a precious life. Milex, you and Raima are most in need of rings. I choose you to go first. Raima, you will follow.
I think some of the qualities you need to have for this challenge are really good balance, and you have to believe in yourself as well, and you really have to be brave to make the jump and hopefully get in the gold ring.
Milex, let us see if you have enough self-belief to pull yourself out of this precarious position. Are you ready?
Ready!
Then, let the challenge begin. Raima, you must concentrate now more than ever, as Milex has bettered you by 1 ring. Are you ready?
Ready!
Then, let the challenge begin.
A great jump, Raima, but alas, the gold is not within your reach.
Druan, you have an eye on your position in the quest, but will you keep an eye on the target? Are you ready?
Ready!
Then, let the challenge begin. Pargan, slip here, and you will fall from your position in second place. Are you ready?
Ready!
Then, let the challenge begin. Fidel, let us see if your balance is sufficient for this task. Are you ready?
Ready!
Then, let the challenge begin.
Well, I jumped into the hoop, but unfortunately the ring just floated away from me. I'm really, really upset that I'm now in last place, but I'm going to just keep my confidence in, win some more rings, gain back a life or two, and hopefully avoid last place and facing the way of the warrior.
An icy challenge to sharpen all your wits at the start of this new day. Raima, you jumped with conviction, but failed to grasp a gold ring. Fear not, your lives are safe. Milex, Druan, Pargan and Fidel, you all managed to grasp one gold ring. You are in the lead at this stage, Fidel, with 9 lives and 2 rings.
Warriors, you have faced this fearsome trial before. So summon your wits, my friends, for this is Demon Square. These fiendish creatures will do you no harm, as long as you do not step before them. But step before them you must, if you are to claim the gold rings that hang from the formidable wisdom tree. The tree will pose a series of questions, to which the answer is either true or false. If you believe the answer to be true, step sideways onto the white path. However, if you believe the answer to be false, step sideways onto the red path. The wisdom tree will then reveal the correct answer. And those of you who have chosen wisely may then take a step forward. But the rest must remain where they are. Be wary, my young friends, for after each answer, the demons will also step forward. Should they land on your square, you will perish at their hands.
I'm really excited about this challenge, and I really hope to get my 2 rings, and I really want Fidel to lose because that will bring her down to joint first place with me.
Warriors, 2 gold rings are at stake for each of you this time. But as you know, the demons are but a step behind you, so you cannot afford any mistakes. Are you ready?
Ready!
Then, let the challenge begin.
A plainer truth you could not wish. The reptiles evolved before the fish. True or false? The answer is false. Though their skills in the air are the subject of talk, hummingbirds' feet are so weak that they cannot walk. True or false? The answer is true. The truth should not be hard to discern. Jupiter is farther from Earth than Saturn. True or false? The answer is false. Native to Africa they are, of course, but in Greek, hippopotamus means river horse. True or false? The answer is true. A final question, just for fun. The Earth's tides are caused by the moon and the sun. True or false? The answer is true.
I think on some of the questions which I really had no clue about, I followed the crowd a bit because I thought that if the majority had moved, then they must be right. I think maybe Fidel followed the crowd a lot more than other people, and so I think that it wasn't really fair that she got so far.
Warriors, you all fell to the mercy of the hooded demons, and I must bring you back now. You have disappointed me greatly, as the quest calls for great knowledge, as well as strength and stamina. You have all lost a life to your failure, and Fidel, you remain in the lead.
Observe the skulls that move like spectres within these trees. They may look ghastly from the outside, but inside, they contain gold. To release the gold they conceal, one of you must venture forth, armed with this staff. However, they will be blindfolded to shield them from the skull's gaze. But they will be guided by a comrade from a safe place. Fidel, you are our current leader, and Pargan, you are in second place. Both of you will undertake this challenge. You may now choose between you who will undertake which role.
What do you want to do? Well, I think I should be directing. Pargan will enter the arena and I will direct.
So be it. Gaining gold is a priority, and communication is key. Pargan, the skulls are not the only evil presence that should concern you here. Nevar's demons will advance upon you as soon as you enter the arena. In order to vanquish them, you must gather all 3 rings. So do not tarry, or you will both lose a life. Are you ready?
Ready!
Then, let the challenge begin.
3 steps forward. Okay, hit, wait. Hit! Hit! Okay, 1 step forward. Hit! Again. Hit! Okay, right. Half shuffle to your right. Hit! Hit! Half a shuffle. Hit! Yeah, nearly. Hit! Oh, it's falling out. Right, good. No, left. Right. To your right. Back. Yes, got it. Okay. Turn 45 degrees to your left. Stop. 4 steps forward. 1 more step forward. Hit forward. Go forward. Hit. Okay, 1 step to your left. Hit. Yes, okay, right, watch out, there's a skull. Move your hand down to your left, forward, across,
Pargan must get all 3 gold rings to ward off the demons.
Left, yeah, that left. Okay, go forward, walk forward, walk forward, walk forward, walk forward, walk forward, walk forward. Hit! Hit! Yeah. Hit! Yes, you got it. Forward, walk forward, 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 forward. Left, left, right, 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 right. Other way! Other way! There, Phil! Yes, yes, yes! Yes, well done! Oh, thank you, yes! Well done, yes.
Hitting the skulls was quite hard and they moved quite quickly, so it was really hard to get the timing right, and you just had to listen to what your partner was saying and just concentrate on their words. I had no idea of the time we had left, but I could hear from Fidel's voice that we were getting quite close to losing a life, and so I just hurried up a bit, and luckily we did it just in the nick of time.
I think that my directions could have been better, but luckily she listened very well and we succeeded in the challenge.
Precision and stealth of hand and foot were required in the skull rings. Fidel and Pargan, you worked well together, securing 3 gold rings between you. Fidel, you have not faltered from the lead position today. You stand before me with 8 lives and 3 gold rings. Pargan, bearer of the moon symbol, you light the way in second place with 7 lives and 2 rings. Lying in third is Druan. You have 6 lives and 7 gold rings, while Milex and Raima, you are 4th and 5th place with only 1 ring difference between you.
Warriors, your wits and nerve have been severely tested this day. But now the time has come to test your stamina. To survive in this land of hostile lochs and rivers, an ultimate champion must be as strong in the water as he is on dry land. So, I expect you to cross this icy loch with speed and determination. The first warrior to reach the far bank will claim 3 gold treasure rings, the second 2, and the third 1. But alas, the warrior who is last to reach the far shore will lose a precious life. Warriors, are you ready?
Ready!
Then, let the challenge begin.
Pargan and Fidel are courageous swimmers. It looks like Druan has run into problems in the cold loch.
Fine effort, my young friend. Quickly come to shore. The gold rings are for you, Pargan. Stand here, my young friend. Quickly, Fidel. Warrior, claim your 2 gold rings and stand by your comrade. Raima, a fine effort. The final ring is yours, my young friend. Claim it and stand by Fidel. Almost there, young Milex.
Come on, Milex!
Brave effort, young warrior. Come and join your comrades on the bank.
The icy waters proved too much of a challenge for Druan.
When I was doing deep loch, I really hurt my back, so it was just too painful to swim, so I just gave up and I lay in the water.
This time we did deep loch. It didn't seem as hard as last time because I'd done it before, but I was quite worried about my competition because everyone else was quite strong swimmers. So I just concentrated on going as fast as I could and tried to stay ahead of Fidel.
You are truly at home in the waters of Deep Loch, Pargan, and reached dry land first, securing yourself 3 gold rings. Fidel, you were second to the shore, gaining 2 gold rings and hanging on to the lead. This challenge proved grueling to you, Druan, as you reached the bank last. However, your efforts earlier today mean you are still in third place overall.
This company has marched many a long mile this day in the pursuit of glory. But for one brave heart, that journey must come to an abrupt end. This is the way of the warrior. The trial that lies beyond this portal has dispatched many a brave warrior. Its merciless machines are renowned throughout this land for their ruthless efficiency. Milex, Raima, you have an equal number of rings and feathers, fewer than all your fellows. One of you must run this terrible gauntlet. And to decide who, we will draw the black feather. Whichever of you draws this black feather will face the way of the warrior. Milex, you may choose first. Milex, luck is with you this day. Raima, it is you who must face this terrible task.
I'm really disappointed that I lost the black feather, but as it all goes, there's only one winner for that one. I'm pretty nervous about the way of the warrior, because if I fail, then I'll leave the quest. But I'm going to try my best, and hopefully I'll get my name on the roll of honor, and that's what I'm aiming to do, so I'm going to have to give it my best shot.
Raima, luck was against you in the draw for the black feather. But luck can change in an instant, and always favors the brave. Remember, pass through the portal, and you will continue on this quest. But fail, and you must leave us and return home. Are you ready?
Ready.
Then may the luck of the Raven's Eye be with you. Let the challenge begin. Raima, you may not be our ultimate champion, but your fearlessness and honor have more than earned you the title warrior. So travel homewards now, proud in the knowledge that you have achieved so much and come so far. Farewell, friend.
no warrior got past the swinging blade, and I was the first warrior to do it, and I was really pleased about that. The swinging barrel, I think that's the trickiest one to do, just to try and get past it without touching the floor or it touching you. I'm really disappointed that I'm not the ultimate warrior and I'm leaving the quest, but I'm also very pleased for getting so far. But I actually didn't come here to win, I just came here to enjoy myself and have a great time.
With the prize now within sight, the disappointment of defeat is felt all the more keenly. The warriors who remain must battle harder than ever before to avoid the same fate as Raima. Milex, you narrowly avoided Way of the Warrior, as luck shone upon you this day. How will you evade the same fate as Raima?
Today I've relied on luck, but I can't rely on luck again tomorrow. As Duran's only a few rings ahead of me, I really want to catch up with him, so hopefully I won't have to face the Way of the Warrior, because I really don't want my journey to become the ultimate champion to end.
I wish you well. Warriors, tomorrow's trials will herald another departure. But until then, you must rest a while. Fate looms heavy over this company, but these brave hearts would do well to remember one thing. Destiny will shape a warrior's future, but only if he does not forge that future for himself. This way, my friends.
Next time on Raven, who will grasp most gold rings on the daring ring reach? One warrior will rise to the ranks in the grueling ascent. Will any warriors prove wise enough for the riddle path? Treacherous Skull River must be conquered, and one of the four will be fighting for survival in the mighty Way of the Warrior.